Just got done working out and having a nutritious dinner and shit, man. And I was sitting here thinking, I'm still like wild out, man. Or I'm still, I still, I mean, I can't believe it, but I'm just looking at the patterns, bro. This shit is like lottery, man, with the single mothers. I'm seeing that the women without children are the most flakiest, the most inconsistent, unless you have money. Then they'll be more persistent with you. But if you're just an average guy and you approach a female without no kids or nothing like that, man, you're gonna have a hard time. Now I can't say that the average guy can't find, you know, a girlfriend, but I'm saying it's more challenging to find now, especially nowadays in American dating. It's a lot more challenging to find a woman without any kids, especially being a little bit older, like in your 40s and shit like that. It's very challenging to find a woman without kids, a young chick without kids. That's a challenge in itself. Unless you got your shit together, you got money and shit like that, then it's a lot easier. You know, you got stability, you own a house, you got 3 or 4 cars, then yeah, it'd be a lot easier to find a chick, but a young chick with no kids. But if you are a guy that's in his 40s, he's still struggling and stuff like that, man, you're gonna have a hard time trying to find these young chicks without kids and shit, man. It's gonna be a challenge, especially without resources. But I noticed that single mothers are more consistent with you than the women without kids. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it real. Women who have kids, they are more consistent. They will talk to you on FaceTime. This is what I see in Thailand. And in America too. They'll talk to you on FaceTime. They'll give you some of their attention, right? You're talking to them and blah, 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 blah. But when they don't have no kids is when they're the most fidgety, bro, the most picky and shit. That's what I learned so far talking to these women in Thailand. The women without kids, no joke, bro. They see you don't have anything, you don't have no money or nothing like that, they're going to be inconsistent with you. Single mothers, they don't care if you don't have money or not. They just happy to talk to you, and maybe you might bring them back to the U.S. because these single mothers ain't got no other option, bro. They don't have options. I mean, they do have options, but they're horrible options. And they say they got to go with those options because what? They're heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? They got to get their dick somewhere, right? So they got to get, the low end stick guys, the guys who are, the guys who haven't accomplished anything. So they got to go with them. And in some single mothers, in some cases, they think they entitled to like top tier men out here. You know what I'm saying? Not all single mothers are like this, but there are some out there that are single mothers and they still think in their head that they deserve top tier men and shit. And I'm like, baby, no, you don't. There was another broad, single mother in Thailand. I talked to her a while back. I used to talk to her before, but I stopped talking to her, right? Because the broad was being inconsistent with me. But she was a single mother, but she was pretty. She looked like Pocahontas. She looked like a Thai Pocahontas, right? You know what? I talked to her a while back, and she told me that she was picky with the men that she dating shit or go out with. And I'm like, how can you be picky? You're a single mother in Thailand. Who's gonna come out and save you from 2 kids? An expat is not gonna do it. Thailand men, they're not gonna do it. Right? So I'm like, this bitch is delusional. Just like some of these women in America. They got some delusional Thai women out there too, just like American women, bro. I noticed this, man. I noticed this shit. They're delusional. Oh, she was like, I'm picky and stuff like that. I was like, what? You picky? You got 2 kids by a man, by an immigrant guy from here. There was a black. She got 2 kids by a black man, American black man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no Thai man's gonna want to deal with you. Men for other races are not gonna want to deal with you, like white men, Hispanic men, and I'm not gonna want to deal with you with them two kids. No, you're not moving into my brand new spanking house with those two kids that don't look like me. You're pretty much finished. Single mothers are finished, bro. They're very finished material, bro. There's no coming back after becoming a single mother. Finding a guy with a good job that's top tier, that's gonna be nearly impossible for a single mother. If she's an 8, 9, or a 10, then yeah, I can see her finding a top tier guy. But this guy's not gonna be serious with this woman. He can't possibly be serious with all the options that he has. And they got some of these women in Thailand that are very, very delusional. They think that some handsome, rich guys don't come out of the sky, giving them money and shit like that, taking care of their families, and that shit never happens. They get to be 30, 40 years old, shit never happened. Why? Because you're not the baddest bitch in Thailand. Rich men, when rich men go to Thailand or any other country, any foreign country, they looking for the baddest bitch. They're not looking for average women. They're not. They're not looking for average women. They're looking for the baddest bitch. Like I said before, man, when we go over to Thailand, Colombia, we looking for bad bitches. We're not looking for no average chick. See, we have problems in the U.S. getting bad bitches because of the competition. You know what I'm saying? When we go to these other countries, we can get those bad bitches, man. That's why black men, white men go over there to these foreign countries like Thailand and Colombia and Brazil. Brazil, because we're trying to get those bad bitches that we can't get in the U.S. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just saying, single mothers are basically a cancer, bro. They cause so much havoc in the communities and stuff like that. I mean, think about it, man. Most of the time, if a kid comes from a single mother, he gonna be locked up in jail, or she gonna be a hoe. Cause my ex-girlfriend was a single mother, and her daughter was a hoe. I mean, she went out there, she hoed it up. She got knocked up a couple of times by two different dudes. She caught herpes. I remember seeing a big ass fucking like knot on her lip and shit. When we went to a family gathering and shit like that, and I was like, damn, this bitch is trying to cover it up with some makeup and lipstick. Nah, bitch, you got a big ass knot on your lip. A herpes fucking knot right here. And I was like, damn, this bitch is full of diseases. A lot of these females out here, man, they full of diseases and shit. Pussy can kill your ass if you stick your dick into the wrong pussy, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta watch out where you stick your dick in and just keep your condom on at all times, even with single mothers, man. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed, like I said, man, I noticed that the women without children are the ones who can't pay attention for too long. They got ADD syndrome or some shit, right? I noticed that, man. I was like, man, these fucking young women, they got ADD. But then you look at my profile, it doesn't look like I got it going on. You see what I'm saying? I'm just a immigrant or a fucking foreigner, right? It's probably just average working or whatever. And they don't want that. They want the rich guy. A lot of them women in Thailand, including single mothers, they want the rich dudes. And single mothers, let me tell you, your chances of getting a rich dude is slim to none. Getting a rich man, it's like me, like doing DoorDash on a bike or something in my area. Nearly impossible. Or like me climbing a fucking mountain for the first time and getting to the top. Nearly impossible. I'm not trained to do that. Because the thing is, rich men got options. Men with goals, even men with goals and plans and stuff like that, we got options. You see what I'm saying? Rich men got options. Maybe not so much guys who got goals and plans. Remember, that's so much. I take that back. But these guys who got it going on, they don't have to deal with single mothers. Now, they'll deal with you on a sexual level if you look good enough. But they're only going to deal with you for so long before they dump you. And that's it. Just like, was it Drake? He was seeing a single mother that was hot. She was an 8, 9, or a 10 or something like that. But he didn't stick with her for too long. for a couple of months, he was out. He was gone. He didn't seal the deal. He pumped and dumped that bitch. You see what I'm saying? So I understand, bro. Single mothers are at the bottom when it comes to the dating pool, man. And that's why, when people ask me like, "Hey, well, Hellcat, how come you're not pursuing that single mother and stuff?" But I'm like, look, I don't have to like pursue her, man. Like, she should be pursuing me. I'm the guy, you know what I'm saying? With the I'm just saying. I'm that guy that got some goals and plans. I'm a future millionaire. I believe that I am a future millionaire, especially hitting these jackpots and stuff like that. Eventually I will, right? So I don't have to fucking chase after single mothers, man. You know what? You lose your value when you chase single mothers, bro. You lose your fucking value when you chase women, period. If you're doing the chasing, bro, you are not valuable. Okay? People gravitate toward something that is valuable. Okay? If you are valuable, people gravitate toward it. If you're a gold mine, people are gonna gravitate toward it. If you're a fucking diamond mine, okay, then people are gonna gravitate toward it because it's worth something. Okay? But I'm just saying, I'm noticing there's a pattern with some of these. Not all. Let me tell you wrong. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, there are some women without kids that give me the time of day in Thailand, but not as much as the single mothers. Single mothers, hello, they attentive and shit. They calling you back all the time, and they respond to your text messages like in a pronto too. Within 15, 20 minutes, they respond. Hello, how you doing? Or sometimes they respond right away and shit. And I'm like, damn. You see, this is what happens when you fuck with the bad boy. You put yourself in a fucking desperate situation, because you got freaky and deaky with the bad boy. You got freaky and deaky with Chad or Tyrone or whatever, whoever you got freaky with. And now you're paying the cost of being a single mother. The last thing you want to be as a woman is a single mother. That's the last thing you want to be. You picking these guys who don't really got nothing going on for them and shit like that. You're picking the bad boys. You're picking all the other dudes, and they leave you to be single mothers. That's your punishment. A lot of females, being a single mother is punishment because you got to raise them kids by yourself. And them kids gonna be jumping and screaming and shit. Ain't no fucking father to put a firm grip on them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no father around to like make sure they doing their school work and making sure they're in bed on time, making sure they're not playing too many video games. There's not a father around to check, the kids. So a single mother is a full-time job, and it's a struggle. I know it is. Be a single mother without a father in the house, man, that's a struggle. You are struggling. And this is what you get when you get into the bedroom getting freaky deaky with the wrong dudes. I'm just saying, single mothers are the most desperate. I noticed that, bro. I was like, hey, I sat back the other day. I was like, wait a minute. These single mothers, they giving me the time of day all day long. But I'm like, I'm having a little bit of hard time messing with these young women without children and shit. Even like the female that was 25, the bar girl. I said something wrong and she was out of there. Quick. She just stopped talking to me. And I noticed that even when I get into arguments with single mothers, they keep coming back. They'll keep that door open. They'll keep the door open. Single mothers, we keep that door open, bro. And then they turn around, you be like, damn, your kid don't look like it's mixed with black. Oh, so you was checking, now you're checking for black men or white men after you done had a kid by your own men. Oh, that's what it is. I see what it is now. I know what it is. Now you checking for the foreigner. Okay? Look out for these scandalous ass fucking women out here, bro. They fucking scandalous as hell. I'm talking about the ones without kids. You see what I'm saying? They think they the shit. They think their shit is gold when they ain't got no kids. But all of a sudden, they got kids. That shit humbles their ass. It humbles their ass. Now they more open to dating good men after that. Now they're more open to dating men under 6 feet tall. Now they're more, you know, they're open to like dating men who are not, you know, top tier. Now they into dating, you know, average men. Not all the time, but most of the time it's like that. I say 70% of the time, single mothers get humbled by having them kids, man. And they like, damn, that dude, man, I should have went with the other man. They got regrets. A lot of single mothers, they got regrets. They got regrets. So, you know, turning down that good guy, man. They got regrets. Believe me, they do. You know, that's why they start dating good guys after, you know, they get knocked up. I see that. And then they start dating other races of men too. They open to other races of men. You see, they'll get knocked up and get left behind by their own men. But then when they become single mothers, that dating pool shrink the fuck up. They like, okay, I gotta open up to like white men, I gotta open up to black men. Anybody come save me, throw me a fucking goddamn rope. Anybody, I don't care what color it is. That's how single mothers are, bro. They don't care what color you are, but as long as you go step in and take the father role and shit like that, bro. I need a, you know, it's just like these women sometimes they don't wake up until it's too late. For real. They don't wake up until it's too late. I'm just saying. You guys have a good day. I gotta go work a little bit and then go chill. Look at my numbers. And I'm out. Peace out. Take care. Hit the Cash App on the way out. Support this channel. And yeah, support the channel. I'm out. Peace out. Take care and bless.